looks awful. That'll probably be the one that it starts with. Anyway, here we go again with another move. I'm sure I'll get the same morons who want to make the comments on how they know so much about the martial arts and I know nothing, and here's what I say to them. So then, how did I beat up people from 5th Ward around New Orleans and people from 9th Ward around Houston? How'd that happen? Oh, I've been in actual fights. You've been in touchy-touch combat. You've been in the little competition where you do the touchy-touch. Where instead of doing an actual punch, you just kind of touch. Oh, I touched you first. I went touch. Fuck you. Then again, probably just wannabes on that, too. Probably the only fight you've ever had is with reality. And you're losing. Anyway, sorry for everyone else. It gets old after a bit. Tiresome. Having to hear people with no brains tell me commentary about shit that they know dick all about. One punch knockout. Alright. Yeah, I think I can do this one with the heels on. I'll do it the first way with the heels on. I'll do it without. Alright. Something wing. Anyway, so you're basically caught in a bear hug. I'll get the title right when I redo it. Caught in a bear hug, you start with hand smash, go into a horse stance, grab their arms, put your leg behind there, bop to the face, push over, nut shot, knock them over when you're down, kick. That's not a bad technique. Though personally, I'd probably go for the ease. Now, first off, I should say, usually when someone gets you in a bear hug, it's like either this, it's like this, some idiot will do this, not often, but it can happen, or this. Very rarely you're going to see anybody do the S grip. So, and I guess if the S grip, you probably have to do something like that, or do that smash thing they talk about, where you hit the knuckles and smash. But right now we're going with just like, say they went with, yeah, they're going to these old. Gable grip, I think? Yeah, it's just gable grip, just simple gable grip or some shit like that. And then I go here, and then I do the double judo grip. But to get you in a bear hug like that, and it's the open arm bear hug. So, what I would do is probably elbow into the head while grabbing through their fingers, twirling around their hands down, popping on air, and then boom. Which is the only time I would use a deep stance, because your foot is on their hand. You got it all the way bent back, and you're stepping on it. Or you can step on it, which would be nice. But I'd probably just bend the finger all the way back to their hand, touching, and you got them. So simple enough if you want to do it the other way. Just boom, one, down, bam. In platform, bitch. So again, from the original way this move is, where you hit the double elbow to the sides, then dropping into a horse stance, grabbing that one arm here, letting out, I guess pushing it apart, keeping on this arm, switching your leg back behind them, elbowing to the face, popping to the head, to knock them over with a nut shot, and kind of, sweep them over your leg here. If you want, you can do that deep stance. That was also in there. Excuse me, I know I'm going to hear about that one. From Mr. Touchy. And so again, the original is elbow into a deep horse stance, grab their arms out, pop them with the elbow by doing that. I just call it a Z slide behind their leg. I don't know what it's actually called. Or you can do their long way. Then pop them off here and then boom, nut shot, knock them over, kick. And disengage or go for the ankle or go on top of them and ground it down. But again, my variation, which is another move I know everybody's gonna point out. I don't really give a shit. Elbow to the head, grab the 3 fingers, up and over, step on hands. The only time I would suggest for a deep horse stance, or at least that, so you can push more weight onto that thing in case you want to try him, but they're probably out of range because you've got them on the ground at this point. And just push your weight on this one to push it down there so you have their fingers touching the back of their hand. Yeah. So again, they've got you. I'm just gonna show my variation this time, which I know is just another move, but whatever. Grab their fingers, elbow, turn, boom. If you want to, I probably wouldn't suggest that. Maybe you can punch there while you're pushing them down to the ground. And just stepping on their fingers. Yeah. And yeah, they can probably try to come with your hand there, but if you're low enough, you can do that. Bump. I wouldn't do too much of a turn because you have your fingers under theirs. So there's that. Yeah. From their original version, which is, of course, the dropping the horse stance with the double elbows, grab their hands free there, push around with an elbow, smack here, nut shot, knock them over, kick. That'll do, I think. Yeah, because that was the original version where they got you behind. Double elbow thing, go into a deep enough horse stance, pull their wrists apart, put your leg behind them, and you can probably do this like that. Boom, so your leg's behind their legs now with this elbow in their face, pop them over a little bit, pop them in the nuts, knock them over, kick them while they're down. Pretty much come over and ground the pound too, but that's not in the syllabus, so whatever. Versus my different way, which is just grab the three fingers, elbow, twist them around, put their hand on the ground, step. Probably shouldn't have the three stockies before doing this. Oh well. Peace. Bye-bye.